about personal fouls in playing basketball. Keisha, do you have any info or background about personal fouls?
Personal fouls is committed by a player who is fouled out of the game but is readmitted by the game because of lack of substitutes.
I guess you are good at this game, huh?
I think so, but let's hear from our reporters what are the kinds of personal fouls. Keziah?
Thank you, Rachel and Keisha. The personal fouls that I know are hitting and pushing. Hitting. In basketball, you can hit the ball, but if you make contact with the opposing player, it is considered a foul, no matter what the defender contacted first. The second is pushing. Contact that displaces an opponent. For example, pushing a player away from the basket or using body weight to affect a player's movement. Let's hear another personal foul from Jasfer. Jasfer?
Thank you, Keziah. And no, this slapping foul. Slapping the backboard is neither basket interference and points cannot be awarded. A player who strikes a backboard during a tap or a try so forcefully that it cannot be ignored because it is unmeant to draw attention to the player and simply attempts to block a shot and accidentally slaps the backboard. And the second one is holding. Contact that interferes with the player's freedom of movement. For example, physically grabbing a player to head into the basket. Another additional from Keisha.
Yes, Jasper. Here are the two additional for personal foul: the illegal screening and charging. A screen is a blocking move by an offensive player by standing beside or behind the defender to free a teammate to shoot, receive a pass, or drive into score. The screen is illegal if the screener moves in order to make contact and obtains an advantage to the opponent. And the next one is charging foul. Charging foul is usually not called if the ball handler is within a 4-foot radius around the center of the basket, known in the rules as the restricted area, and sometimes colloquially as the smiley face. That is, if the ball carrier is under the basket, the charge, an exemption is made if the offensive player receives the ball within an area close to the basket, known as the lower defensive box. Then here's Monica. Monica.
Thank you, JC. So now, I will introduce to you the blocking foul and the flagging foul. The blocking foul, this is a foul called on the defensive player when that player illegally impedes the progress of the offensive player with the ball. And the flagging foul is a violent player contact that the official believes is not a legitimate attempt to directly play the ball within the rules. And last but not the least, here's Anton.
Thank you, Monica. And for the last two fouls, intentional and technical foul. An intentional foul is a foul that is deliberately committed by a defensive player to stop the offense, usually for time management. These are purposely given so that the foul player will shoot foul shots and the defense can get possession of the ball again. One example of this is most common in games when a losing team is trailing behind and if the winning team has the ball, they will try to stall for time. The defense will usually choose a player who doesn't have many fouls in the game and intentionally foul the offense player to stop the clock and get possession of the ball after the offense shoots free throws. Foul is a foul unrelated to physical contact during gameplay. The foul may be called on a player in the game, another player, a coach, or against a team in general. Back to you, Keisha and Rachel.
So those are the different kinds of personal fouls that mostly experienced by the players.
Yes, Rachel. And that's all for today. See you at our next episode. Thank you.
Again,
This is Sports News.